Not getting frustrated when people deny reality. Isn't that what makes you explode? When people just want to deny reality and they're being totally absurd and illogical. Isn't that what just makes you just look at them like, ugh, and that's what makes you explode, right? When they want to deny your truth, they want to deny reality. They don't want to solve problems, they want to maintain problems. And they just want to continue the problem cycle. They want to complain to you all the time. They want to come and complain to you all the time, but then when you give them suggestions, they don't want to solve the problem. They just want to drain you. And that's what gets you so frustrated. And then you explode on them. And you say horrible things. You raise your voice. You start screaming. And maybe you throw in some name calling and insult. And now you're acting like that. And then you feel like you have to apologize. And now here you are apologizing to them. When they're the ones who don't want to solve the problem in the first place. Alright, ants are crawling all over me. How do you keep your cool when someone does not want to accept reality? Because that's what's very frustrating, right? When someone does not want to accept reality. That's a tough one. To stay calm with someone just flat out. It's like, and you just look at them like, I don't know how you make it through a whole day with that kind of logic. Illogic. Somehow they do. How do you stay calm? Depends on the situation. If you're at home, just leave or go to your bedroom or whatever. If you're in some kind of workplace, you can't really just stomping away, like just walking away. I don't know, sometimes you gotta deal with it. How do you keep your voice down? Not start yelling? Not resort to name calling? You moron. It's really just moron, idiot. What are you thinking? It's related to start name calling. And it's just like you can't believe you're baffled, right? You're baffled. Baffled. How do you keep your calm? How do you keep your voice from raising? And then when they start accusing you of crazy things, I know you're going here. It's like, are we going, what? This tornado's speeding up? What are we doing now? Now you're accusing me of crazy things. It just gets crazy, right? How do you keep your voice down? How do you not start acting like they are? Like they're acting. So they get you, right? And then they look at you like, ha, you're acting crazy. The space. They talk about the space. It takes a lot of practice. You gotta practice that space. The pause. That knock on your brain. Boom. Pause. You gotta pause. Knock yourself in the head. You gotta pause. Stop. Don't say a word. Take a deep breath. Maybe just stand there and look at them like, The last thing you want to do is start raising your voice. I know it's hard. Sometimes we're gonna mess up and raise our voice. And then you realize more and more how important it is to keep your voice down and not resort to name calling or cursing or just going crazy on this person because they're acting crazy. Sometimes you explode. I think it helps you realize more and more how important it is to not explode every time you do explode. So when they start saying crazy things, just don't say a word. Don't say a word. You can tell if someone just refuses to accept reality. They refuse to accept reality. I need water, I'm dehydrated. If you can tell that this person is not going to accept reality, okay. Okie dokie. They're not going to accept reality. Do I need to continue arguing with them in that case? No. Because you're arguing with a brick wall. You know what? You're arguing, you're literally, like almost literally. You know what? But and don't you see that and it's a brick wall. It's a brick wall. You're not getting through. Not getting through. This is fun. I don't know why I like pounding on brick walls. Be careful. Whatever you hit is also hitting you. Learn that the hard way. Hi, Brady. I'm not hitting anymore. Brady's like, stop hitting brick walls. Pause and just don't say a word. Okay, whatever. Again, the eye roll. Just if you got an eye roll, just release that steam. Little eye roll, the steam release. Whatever. As you breathe. Don't say a word. The last thing you want to do is raise your voice, because then you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret. Oh, I lost my cool. Raise my voice. And you're gonna be mad at yourself.